What is going on, everybody? Happy Memorial Day. Welcome into the Memorial Day special edition of the Pickoff. I'm your host, as always, Colby Marcio. This is presented and powered by the one and only Betting News and BetOnline. See how I did there? See? Didn't set myself up right with that present and powered by, but here we are. Can't be perfect every time we get on this show. Never perfect. It's me, rambling as always. Big day. Big day. A lot of games kick off. Well, we got one kicking off in about an hour or so. What's going on, my man? And we have a lot of plays to get into. But before we get into that, I have some things I want to talk about and get through. It'll probably be a quicker show today than usual, but we got things to talk about. And I want to have some fun. And first, we all know I don't like stolen bases, but I saw this before the show started, had to pull it up. That's why I was a little under prepared on getting ready, because I wanted to pull this up and tweet, hey, we're live, get in here. Hey, everybody, we're live. All right, let's talk about this. Codify tweeted out, stolen bases allowed this year. Kansas City is at number 1 with 8 allowed. Now, chat, take a wild guess all the way at the bottom what the Marlins have allowed stolen bases this season. I'll give you a hint. It's over 70. Over 70. What's up, Allie? Have a great day as well, my friend. First of all, before we get into answering my question, we'll get into it afterwards. I'm not going to go on a tangent. My ADHD is through the roof, I guess, right now. But take a wild guess how many stolen bases the Marlins have allowed this season compared to the Kansas City Royals' 8. I'll give you a hint. It's 70 more plus than the Royals. Somebody give me a guess. Just throw a number. 20-0. The Marlins have allowed 79 stolen bases this season. 79. They don't give a crap about throwing anybody out. They don't give a crap. So anybody that likes stolen base props, I don't. I'm not a stolen base guy. Don't do it. But I will get into it maybe if they're playing the Marlins. I don't know why my dumbass didn't do that when they played the Dodgers. We know Shohei's going. If he got a single, we know he's going. Yeah, this is a good point. However, what's his batting average? What is his on-base percentage? Because I know it's not great, which means how am I supposed to bet that if I don't know if he's getting on base? He's terrible. He's terrible. And thank you for mentioning that, Mr. NZ. Is he worth anything getting traded this deadline? I don't think so. It's funny. He even mentioned when asked about his trade value and him potentially getting traded, he goes, I don't know if anyone's going to want me because I'm not playing well. That is a real dude. That is the realest thing anybody could say. Hey, I suck right now. Who would want me? I suck. I'm probably going to stay in the South Side. Because Lou Bob is fantastic, but he's not looking like the guy I think we all thought he would be. An MVP caliber guy. Because 1, can't stay healthy. 2, he's just not that good, I guess. Jason Dominguez walking, as is Will Smith. You know, everybody, if you're not following Adam Digest for walk props, you don't like winning. It's easy. It's easy as that. We know a lot of people that win bets, but you're like, oh, that's not exciting. The walk's not exciting. Winning's not exciting. That's what we're here for. That's really what we want to do is win. Now, we need to talk about Memorial Day. It's one of those days where you go outside and you grill. You got people over. You grill by yourself. Whatever you do, you're grilling. We need to talk about the number 1 rule of grilling, and that is burn that hot dog. Burn that hot dog. Nothing tastes more better burnt than a hot dog. It is the one food, it's like, please burn that. Please burn that. Please char that thing to death. Por favor. Por favor. Burn that sucker. I told Jess today, I think we're going to have to get hot dogs because I'm feeling like burning some things. Burning the books and burning some dogs. That's what we want. And you know the best part about a charred dog? It only needs like one condiment, and that's mustard. Other than that, you could raw dog it. Could have nothing on it. Now, when I do it at home and I don't use the grill, I load that sucker up because I need some flavor. And usually I put it in the pan and fry it so it gets that nice crust. Love doing that. I did that 20 minutes ago with a leftover hot dog Jess brought me home from her family's house. Thank you, Jess. Now, I'm not feeling burger today. Not feeling burger. Did I have a burger already today? Yes, I did. You can call me the Book of Chew on Memorial Day because I was eating leftover grilled food. I wasn't making eggs. I'm going to tell you right now, I was not making eggs. Ketchup and mayo. Actually, I know someone else that does mayo on a hot dog, unless you're talking about a burger. I'm not making steak. If I was making steak, I'd be making tacos. I don't know about Judge hitting a home run tonight, but I guess it would make sense because it's an Angels pitcher. Barbecue chicken.
You know what I had yesterday. It was great.
I should probably tell my grilling story that happened to me last week. So I don't have a grill. There's like communal grills where I'm at right now. And I went and made burgers last week. It was the first time I used the grills here. Turned it on, let that sucker warm up. And it got about 300 degrees. And I was like, all right, sweet. We only got like 2 more minutes and this thing will be piping hot and ready to throw these burgers on the grill. It went from 300 to 500 in a blink of an eye. And I was like, I was like, that's weird. I go, I guess the burgers are ready to go. I open up the grill. The flame is about forehead high. And I'm like, oh my God, there's a grease fire. So there's a grease fire. And I got to turn everything off. And now the flame's like peeking out the side of the grill. If I open it up, it's right on the handle. And I'm like, I'm at a point where I'm like, do I use the fire extinguisher that's right next to it? And, you know, I had a little panic there, tight butthole moment. Had to call my dad. I'm like, hey, is this thing going to explode? I'm an ignorant kid. Like, gotta call Pops. Is this going to explode? He goes, dude, just let that thing die out. Turn everything on. I go, I did. He goes, you're fine. I was like, nothing's going to happen. He goes, go to another grill. I go, but it's out of eyesight. He goes, just go. They didn't have a brush. That's on them. Tight butthole. We got the burgers done. Jesus, how much is a brush cost? First of all, who's stealing a grill brush if nobody else can have a grill? Put a grill brush everywhere. Lazy. But that's what happens when it's a communal thing. But burnt hot dogs today. I can't wait. Chat, please let me know a suggestion of a side. I will take any suggestion. I will make anything. I have to get all the materials for it anyway. What side? And don't say pasta salad. I had pasta salad as well for my brunch. So don't say pasta salad because I already had a hot dog and a burger and pasta salad. So I will take any other suggestions you may have. Mexican style hot dogs does sound delicious. Allie, I suggest to you, if you've never tried the Seattle style hot dog, it's just like sauteed onions and peppers and then cream cheese. Do it. I've had it in Seattle. It's fantastic, but I highly suggest it. Now back to baseball because that's what we're here for. We should probably touch on Soto. I do think he homers today. I don't know why I think that. I just think because everyone thought he was going to do it yesterday because he didn't do it the day before or the day before that. I didn't think he was going to do it yesterday. Hence why I was on Big Meat Pete. I don't like anything about this matchup for Soto. He does have an elite rating on Batter Cypher Box, does have like a good spot to back him, but the pitches don't match up. No, Allie, you can do cream cheese. You can do cream cheese. Trust me, you don't have to do it like the new people in New York where they give you, here's the bagel, here's the cream cheese, and it's like, thanks for putting that bagel between the cream cheese. Like, you just put a little dab. A little dab will do you. Trust me, do it one time, and you'll enjoy it. But something in me says Soto does homer today. I'm not betting it. If you want to bet it, you can. I'm just letting you know that I have a feeling he does, but I don't like it. We know he's a second half guy. I don't think he's there yet. It's honestly sad. Like, it's sad, but it's not sad at the same time because he's making $700 million until I'm like 40. So I'm not going to really get into Soto. We all know where he's at right now. But there is something I did want to touch on, and I thought it'd be something fun we could do. It's currently May 26th, Memorial Day. Obviously, that's why we're here. And there are some teams that are bad at the moment that I think will turn it around. And then we should probably do it the other way. Like teams that I think are bad now, are good now that will be bad later on in the season. And we just write it down. Let me get a piece of paper. And then I'll save it. Because if I put it in my notes, I'm actually definitely going to delete it. So I'm not going to do that to us. So we're going to do two for each. Two for each. Draft number 1-1 for bad now, good later. I have to put the Texas Rangers. I'm going to ride and die with this team. Good. Oh, no. Bad now, good later. Number 1-1. Rangers. Now, going into the season, I really thought the team would be struggling with its arms. We're struggling with the bats heavily. If you don't know, I'll go into the stats. They're terrible. Team's second in left on base percentage, but you want to know why? Nobody's getting on, nobody's scoring. So obviously, if nobody's on, they're not going to have a high left on base percentage because they're 27th in runs, 27th in bases per game, but 5th in ERA. 5th. This is a part of their game I thought they were going to struggle, and they're doing fantastic work. Their bats are just so ice cold. This is a team I thought would score 6 runs a game. 6. They're 27th in runs. They're putting up barely 3. Stinky. And they're 5 games back in the West. Rangers definitely making the bad now, good later. Number 2, it's got to be Oakland. It's got to be Oakland. Coming off 12-game losing streak. They just snapped it yesterday with a win. And I think I'm going to write A's. I forgot to put it down. A's. The only reason I lean with them being good later is they're improving. Shea Langoliers has changed his strikeout percentage drastically from last year. I forgot the number. I saw it on a broadcast, but it was like a stupid impressive number that he's dropped his K percentage. Brent Rooker still looks like Brent Rooker. Lawrence Butler looks great. We just have to worry about JP Sears, Luis Severino, and all those other arms there. It's going to be a battle between can their bats keep up with their arms? And I think they can. I still think they have a chance of making the playoffs if they just stay gritty. They've been gritty the last 2 seasons. I think they can stay gritty. I'm not expecting them to be amazing. Like, if they don't make the playoffs, I'm not going to be sad. But I think they can improve from having a 10-game losing streak. Honestly, Rusty, I was between the A's and the Angels. The Angels may be on my good now, bad later, but are they either of those things at the moment? Like, they have some impressive stats I have written down right here. In the last 15 days, they're the 4th best team in baseball. 260 batting average, a sub 500 slugging percentage, 130 WRC plus. They're 25th in ERA this season, though. That's going to be their problem the rest of the season. They have an impressive and fun lineup, but name me one good pitcher. Austin, I know you know what I meant by are they good or are they bad? Like, which category that I'm trying to do right now could we put them in? You can't, because they're so middle. They're literally the middle. And at least for you, Austin, as a fan of the Angels, they're not terrible to watch. You just really like watching them when they're batting. But when they're up there on the field, all right, let's do good now, bad later. And I want to put the Mariners. Do I have any stats to back this up? No, but I want to put the Mariners because I have an under on their win total this season. I think they're just getting lucky early. I really do. I don't know. I was trying to find if their bad BIP was extremely high, but it wasn't. It was actually really low. It was like 220 something range. It was in the 200s. And I don't think there's any wow factor. Sure, Cal Riley's hitting the crap out of the ball, but the rest of that team is just mid. Julio's all right. Julio's claim to fame is just robbing home runs in center field and occasionally hitting a nuke. He has been nothing close to his rookie season, in my opinion. And like Randy Arozarena fine. He sometimes shows up. That team is just, I think they're riding on luck. I don't know, but I'm putting the Mariners because I'm throwing shade. Mariners. Now the second one. Who's a good team now that I think is going to be bad later? Do I have a second team? Let's look at the standings. Let's check out the standings. I thought I had a team and I'd lost it in my head. Let's see the NL. Oh, you know where I could have put for the second one for bad now, good later? The Braves, but I should have did that last week or the week before, or maybe a month ago when people were like, "Oh my God, the Braves are so bad. The Braves, are we panicking? What do they need to do?" It's April. They got their guys back. They're going to be fine. They're going to be fine. I don't think I have a second team for good now, bad later. I really don't. You know what? We're going to keep it one. Mariners, because I'm a hater. Big hater. Shout out to the city of Seattle. Beautiful place. Fantastic food. If you've never been, please go. The food is immaculate. Should we talk about this? We might have something to talk about here. I would argue it's the most impressive thing in sports right now. Not the Knicks comeback from down 2-0. It's the Rockies being the worst team in sports history. But that's really all I had. I do think the Rangers eventually turn around. I think the A's will still be good. The Braves are turning it around. It's going to take it's not like they're down 20 games. They're going to be fine. They're going to be fine. But let's get into why we're here today, and let's get into some bets. This one starting in about a half hour. It's a half hour. Excuse my ignorance. This is a 12:10. Yep, 12:10. 20 minutes. Kerry Bonds. Love Kerry Bonds today. Kerry Bonds on a 3-game hitting streak, back-to-back doubles. He's on a streak right now where I'm not overly concerned that he's going to come back to earth hard when he's barely off the ground. It's just a 3-game streak of, 5 bases in 3 games. That's not terrible. That's not a lot. It's not a lot to worry about. But trends, fantastic trends. 45 elite ratings, 75% hit rate. 33% of the time gets 2 hits, 49% of the time goes over his bases prop, and has gone over it in 5 of his last 10 games, getting to go against Hayden Birdsong. Can't tell if that's a good name or not, but Hayden Birdsong is on the bump. In 2024, he had a road ERA of 5.31. This season, it is 3.68. It has dropped a ton, but it is still higher than his home ERA. Has a poor average hitter matchup, ISO, hard contact, and ground ball percentage. He is giving up 40% hard contact. This man is 40% fastballs. That is his only pitch in his repertoire that is above league average. Only plus value pitch, his fastball. The rest of his pitches are below league average. Kerry this season against fastballs has an expected batting average of 289, 402 expected WOBA, and a 54% hard contact rate. You know me. Big Kerry Bonds guy. Love Kerry Bonds. I think you're getting a fantastic price at plus 140. I honestly thought it was going to be in the 110 range, but 140 for Kerry Bonds, thank you. In the 5-1 home run, thank you. Ron, stop talking about yourself. You misspelled your name. We're going to Gunnar. Second game that I like today, Gunnar Henderson. Now, we know that I should have put bad now, bad forever. The Baltimore Orioles. They're not turning that around. They're terrible. Maybe their bats turn around, but their arms are horrible. Gunnar Henderson, please continue what you were doing in Fenway. He was fantastic in Fenway. Hopefully he's turning it around. Saw the ball very well. Now, this season at home, Gunnar Henderson has a 300 batting average, 924 OPS, 5 home runs at home, has 7 on the season. During the day, sub 300 average, 863 OPS, 158 elite ratings, 72% of the time records a hit, 31% of the time 2 hits, 52% of the time goes over the prop that we want, which is his bases. In 60 elite rated home games, 78% hit, 38% 2 hits, 33% nuke missile home run, 61% of the time goes over his bases. In 6 of his last 10 elite ratings at home has gone over this prop. Going up against Mr. Eric Betty, who gives up 37% hard contact, better on the road. But let's be real, he hasn't played anybody that's really given him any problems. Sure, he got lit up against the Red Sox in his first road game of the season. The Braves back in April when they were miserable, pitiful, whatever, they put up 2 runs on him. Now, his most impressive outing was giving up no runs against the Phillies. His other road game was against the Nationals, where he also didn't give up any runs. The Phillies is the most impressive one with that lineup, but I don't think he's played anybody. And not to say that the Orioles are some fantastic bats, but I think he's still a mediocre pitcher. I think just how well Gunnar matches up against his pitches, that Gunnar has a great opportunity, plus 110 and 5-1 on the home run. And at home, where Gunnar's playing very well, and during the day where he's playing very well, I think we're going to get some water guns in the outfield later tonight, and we're going to have a lot of fun during the day. Now let's head on to the evening game, where there's tons of value. Tons of value. Now, I know what you're going to be thinking when I pull this up, and I'm going to give you some sarcastic remark back. But let's start off with the most value on the board in back-to-back days. Why are you giving me this? Why are you giving me Shohei bases at even money?
Kobe! Kobe! Did you see they were on Sunday Night Baseball last night? Did you see that?
That doesn't matter to me. That does not matter to me. This isn't a day game. This game is going off at 6 Eastern. What time did they land in Cleveland last night? Midnight? Or how long is that flight from New York to Cleveland? An hour? It's got to be an hour. SPJ, can you look that up for me? Because I didn't do that earlier. It's got to be an hour. It's got to be an hour and a half max. There's no way it's a 2-hour flight.
Where from where?
Do Queens, or just do New York to Cleveland. I'm assuming it can't be longer than an hour and a half flight. And if it is, whatever. They went against the jet stream. So they probably land at midnight. He gets to sleep in. Go ahead.
1 hour and 50 minutes from all airports in New York to Cleveland, Ohio. So less than 2 hours. And also, these guys are flying like first class, basically. So they're
they're going right to the mat. As soon as everyone's on the plane, they're out of there. They're out of there. So let's talk about Shohei. I got some stats, but really, we're here for the price. It's an auto play, has an elite rating, 60% of the time hits this prop, his bases, on 64 road games, 32% of the time hits a home run on the road. It's Shohei. Don't ever give me even money, because I'm going to take it every single time. Yesterday, even money. Nuke missile, first at bat. Didn't even get the home run. Stat. Could have had 2 videos in 20 minutes. That would have been sick. That would have been sick. Couldn't justify it, even though I gave it out. I wasn't on it. That's where it matters. Now, let's talk about somebody else that I really like, and that's Freddie Freeman. Doesn't have an elite rating today. Does in the current season ratings, I believe, but has a great rating on batters-box.com. On the road this season, he's batting .338 with a 1063 OPS, 77 great ratings, 70% hit, 36% of the time goes over 2 hits, 54% of the time goes over his bases prop. Taking on Mr. Gavin Williams. Good old Gavin. 347 ERA, 281 opponent batting average at home. Has a poor rating, poor average hitter matchup, WOBA, ISO, and ground ball percentage. We love that. We want line drives. The best part about Gavin's game, 51% fastballs, which is graded as a negative 1.26, has one pitch that is in a whole number above league average. He only throws it 5% of the time to his cutter. The Dodgers mash fastballs. Freddie Freeman mashes fastballs. Shohei Ohtani mashes fastballs. And you know what else I forgot to mention? Lefties at Progressive. There's a wind tunnel out there, girlfriend. There's a wind tunnel. They reamp the outfield last season, the whole or whatever they did, and there's a wind tunnel for lefties. It is thank you. And that is why we have one final play. It may be my sweatiest play because it has just the weirdest number. And let me get something real quick. Hold on. That's right. That's right. Sweatiest play of the day is your smack and play of the day. You put in promo code VIBES, and you get what, chat? You said 10%? You'd be correct.
10%.
10%. 10%. 10% off using promo code VIBES. What's smacking POD is the Dodgers team total bases over 12.5 minus 125. Look over Sunday Night Baseball. If that's my biggest concern, I'm going to be on this play. They average over this. The Cleveland Guardians allow over this. Gavin Williams, 51% fastball. Let me just tell you something. The entire Dodger lineup kills fastballs. Kills them. Kills them, kills them, kills them. I could not believe when I saw 12.5. And if I lose this, who cares? Let me tell you something. All the bets I put out, I'm happy with losing, especially when they're plus 140, plus 110, plus 125. That was the wildest one. Plus 125 for the most consistent hitter in baseball. Oh, and thanks. Thanks. I can live with losing all of those plays, especially this one, when it's just pure delectable. It's delectable. I want to assume the books don't know what they're doing, giving me 12.5. What am I supposed to bet the under on that? No. Mookie, Shohei, Freddie, and company. We just need 2 home runs to be feeling fantastic in the first 5 innings. 2 home runs. I should check on what their home run prop is. Hold on. I'll look for it. Let me look up the team home run. Excuse me, I have seeds in my mouth. I should never eat and
While you're looking that up and chomping on some seeds, I have a couple pieces of breaking news for
breaking news.
So breaking news, chat. Just a second. Caitlin Clark will be out a minimum of 2 weeks with a left quad strain for the Indiana Fever.
Oh,
Caitlin Clark will be out for 2 weeks with a quad strain, and it has just come that Tyrese Halliburton's father, John Halliburton, will be able to attend Game 4 in Gainbridge Fieldhouse, but he's going to be sitting in a box. So Halliburton's dad has been freed, and Caitlin Clark will miss the next 2 weeks with a quad strain. There's some sports news for you guys.
And that was our tick sports news. While I chewed on seeds. But yeah, I really like the spot for the Dodgers. If really it comes down to they're tired from playing in Queens last night, I can live with that. These guys get paid tons of money. I think they can turn it around quickly and play a night game back-to-back days in a different state. This is also one of the best teams in baseball, top to bottom in their lineup. 12.5 seems really low. And I'm willing to take that chance on a very low number. I paid it unit and a quarter on this play. And again, you know what it is. And that would be promo code VIBES, 10% off. If you didn't know.
Actually, I cracked the churro last night just to try it out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate it. It's pretty good.
It's all right. That's what I have in my mouth right now.
You know what it tastes like? It tastes like a brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart.
Hold on. Let me put a new one in my mouth.
If you guys like brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts, it tastes like it has that flavor to it.
I don't see it.
Yeah. Or maybe it was.
And that was an elite Pop-Tart. 007. I don't know what to think about that one. I know Jack sucks, the starter for the Angels. Hold on. Had to get those all out. Most of the time, I'm just wasting these seeds anyway, doing that bit. Let me look at it. No, you're good. Let me look at it. Let me look at Mr. Jack Coach. Fangraphs. What's he throw? What actually, you know what? We know what Judge does. He can hit every pitch. Let me see the price. For some reason, I can usually tell if it's a good time to back Judge with a price. Actually, you can't because the books don't know what they're doing. Plus 210. What's the basis? Not bad. 007, I would say, I mean, because if you look at it, it's going to say it's a good matchup regardless because Judge is hitting 400. I would say you're getting really good value on the 200 plus 210 on the home run. The bases at 125 at 1.5. I don't think you're getting a bad price regardless, but that's all up to you. I'm not going to be on it. After betting on him 3 straight days in a row in Denver, I think I'm going to take a break from Judge. He homers today, he homers today. It's the best hitter in baseball. You're going to get what you get. And you're getting a good price. Yeah, minus 125 is a great price. But does anyone else have any cues? Brandon Lowe, France, Carey. I like one of those 3 because I'm on one of those 3. Ooh, what'd you get the price at, Ron? Where'd you get the price at? That's not a bad lay. But yeah, Carey starts in 8 minutes. Starts 8 minutes. 8 minutes to lock in Carey Carpenter. Bases. 140 is so high. I will happily take that. Plus 115? Oh, minus 115. That's not bad. That's not bad. And then at 2 o'clock Central, you have Gunnar Henderson. And then the night game, Freddie Freeman over 1.5 bases. I like this one more than I like this one. This one I'm on because why are you giving me even money for Shohei bases? And 128, just like Judge 210, that's just a super high number, nearly 3-1 for one of the best consistent hitters in baseball, who's coming back to pitch. I need to talk about this. I was on the MGM network yesterday, and they talked about Shohei and those videos of him throwing BP to hitters. And I had to admit, because I'm too honest and like making fun of myself, I forgot he pitched. To be honest with you, I forgot Shohei was a pitcher. It's been that long that I forgot that the greatest athlete that's playing right now also pitches. And also,
is he getting a start soon? I know he started.
I think he's warming up too. He was
Yeah.
throwing disgusting stuff to the guys in the pen yesterday. But yeah, he pitches. Did you know that he pitches?
I honestly forgot to. I mean, I didn't really forget, but what has it been like? 18
I was
months?
like, I forgot. I forgot he throws.
It's been a minute. He's great though. Would you say that he's a better? This is probably tough, but would you say that he's a better batter or a better pitcher?
I'd say batter.
With your
I'd say batter. He's unbelievable. He's also another guy you can't hate. What are you gonna hate about Shohei? Oh, he used to bat. He bat, dude.
Right,
Shut up. Yeah, Shohei picks up the trash on the ground. There's so many videos of him just doing like very humbling things, like somebody you wouldn't expect like him to do. And it's just like, you can't hate this guy. He's picking up the trash in the dugout. This guy's the face of the franchise. He wants to grab like a broom. Who does that? Nobody. Oh my God, Jay Dizzle, shut up. Shut up. Going back to making AIs. Also, I just want to say the one that Bane made of me was the worst one. The worst one. That was the worst
terrible.
one. That one, that doesn't look like the one that Jay Dizzle made where from here up looks just like me. That's the scariest one. Jess goes, that doesn't look like you. And then I zoomed in and went like this. She goes, okay, that looks like you. And she goes, why are people making you the Pope? I was like, I don't know. I was like, why am I a cowboy? Jess loves cowboys. Keep making that. Jess loves cowboys. Jess's dream is for me to dress up like a cowboy. Has she verbalized that? No, I just know that it is. I just know. That looks terrible. That doesn't, you know who that looks like? Hold on, where's his name? It looks like Pat Boyle. from MGM. That looks like me and him combined, doesn't it? When I saw it, I was like, is that Pat Boyle? Dude, that lip is insane.
I think it's your tongue. I think it's the tongue sticking out.
I don't think that's a tongue.
It's like
an orange slice.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like an orange slice. The wildest one I think was the Jay Dizzle man, and my mustache was uneven, and I was like, that is pretty damn accurate.
All those ones
my God. Insane. SBJ, give me the Immaculate Grid. And then we can end with that new one I sent you. I'll have to send it to you again. But I'll send it to you. The chat will love this one. Let me send it to you. But yeah, we'll do the gritty. Pope one was nasty. Come on, where's it at? Bum, bum, bum. Give me the grid. Give me the grid. What? God damn. Oh, here we go. One sec. Let me send this to SBJ so then we can do this one after. Boom. All right. Texas and the Braves. Played third base. Ooh, this one's going to be tough. Do David Price for the first one. It's going to be Corp. I can't think of any other ones. Was it Corp? Was that 30%? All right. Rangers, Detroit. Oh, Ian Kinsler. Middle. Ian Kinsler. Pew, 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 pew. Third base, Detroit. I can't think of any third baseman for Detroit. We're going to skip that. I can't even think of a...
I mean, Iggy. Is that too chalky?
This first base.
He didn't play third base? I thought he played third base.
Ooh, put Colt Keith. Just do Colt Keith. Colt Keith for third base. Do it. Ah! All right, moving on. That hurt. Braves. Oh, put BJ Upton. I think BJ played for the Rays and the Braves. Unless Justin did, but whatever. I'll take a chance. We already lost one. Bang! Bang! Remember when he didn't hustle down the line, chat? I'll never forget. Braves, Rangers. Center field for bottom left, put Rocco Baldelli. Hell yeah. Put the Terry Pendleton one. Bang. All right. Third base. Actually, center field for the Rangers. Let's do... Ooh, do we take a long shot on Sammy Sosa? Let's do the long shot. Sammy Sosa. Do it. Yes! Ah! Ball knower. Ball. Strictly ball. Third base and center field. Oh, my God. They're going to kill us with this one. Third base and center field. Oh, my God. Who's a utility guy? I can't. Yeah, put that one for the middle. The Mike, I'm not going to pronounce that one. Third base and outfield? I'm trying to think of like one spot. Who's an outfielder that would go in and play third and vice versa? I can't even think of that. Oh, dude, Chris Bryant. Oh, God. What was the percentage? Oh, wow. All right, exit that part. I want to see what the percentage of Chris Bryant. 4%. Let's go. All right, chat. Now, what I'm going to bring out is something that was sent to me last week, and I got it right the first try. I was like, wow, this is going to be easy. The next day, I haven't got one since. So this is going to be a lot of fun. We can do the pitchers and the hitters. So we'll do the hitter first to see if we can get it. All right. And the Tiger game just kicked off. So let's go. Oh, that's Shohei. That's Shohei. It's Shohei. No doubt it's Shohei. That was his walk-off. Bang. All right. Now hit see the strike zone at the top right, SPJ? Hit that and it will go to the pitchers. All right. Who the hell is that? So we can get a couple guesses and it'll tell you like what league he's in and whatnot. Oh God, who the hell is that? Is it Skeens?
Is that
Try
Skeens?
Skeens.
Yeah,
Try
it looks like
Skeens.
Skeens.
Yeah, that is his butt. Ooh. All right, so it's what's that middle one?
Some American.
Oh,
League.
American.
Oh, well, actually, I guess it's American. No, it just gives division, which kind of sucks. But U.S. born and starting pitcher, so both of those are right.
All right. So it's a starter.
Could have sworn that was Skeens. Definitely got some dip on that cutter.
Who the hell is that? I can't even think of a guess.
All right, well, let's just look at what we got. So we got USA. What's another American pitcher that's a starter?
All of them.
Yeah. What do we do? Like Glasnow?
Let's just think of a stupid one to throw out there. But God, who the hell is that?
One that has a pretty slow or not a like super involved windup.
Yeah,
like
it's very
over
simple.
the head or yeah.
Oh my Lord, this is tough. We might have to
What's
go
the
back to
guy-
hitters.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. What's the
To put
guy-
Schwellenbach, just any name that pops up, we're putting it, and then we'll go to Wheeler.
Oops. What does yellow mean?
It's gonna say the same thing. All right, put Wheeler. Does that mean it's like he's 25 or 23?
Maybe it means it's close. Oh, he's
he's
number
45.
45.
What's Dylan Cease's number? It's not 45, right? It's a weirder
Cease.
number. Cease is a really weird number.
I can't see like pitcher numbers. It's crazy.
No, like Cease has a really stupid number. Like one that's
yeah,
not like a
Wheeler's also in the NL East. Kind of fucked that up, but whatever. Got 3 more guesses. Garrett Cole. Is he number 45?
Yeah. Garrett Cole's 45. I don't think it's
Try
Garrett
that.
Cole though.
Almost. AL East, closer.
So it's NL East.
No, it's not because the NL East was this one. So I think it's AL something, and then number 45. He's also younger, it seems, because 24 was close, but 34 wasn't.
Who's number 45?
Did we
I'm
try
so bad
Cease?
with Cease is in the NL West.
Okay. What's another American League West team? AL West. What are the AL West teams?
The range is it yeah, 80 Dylan Cease is number 84. Like that's the stupidest number. Is this it's not DeGrom? Is that not
What
is that
about
Eovaldi? Is that Eovaldi?
Yeah.
Try Eovaldi. But Eovaldi's old.
It doesn't have to be close to. Let's just try. No.
Damn it.
He's also number 17.
Oh, I'm also thinking 45 number. All right, do Reese Olson, then we give
Reese Olson.
Yeah.
Is he number?
He's
Are
young.
we sure?
He's
This is our last.
young.
This is our last guess.
No, Jack Flaherty's old, isn't he? Do Reese. We're not gonna get it.
Is Reese Olson in the AL Central?
Yeah, he's in the Central. He's the Tigers.
Oh, is it? It's not Scooble? No, Scooble's got that high.
No,
leg kick.
Scooble's a lefty too.
That's true. Yeah. Bang! Nice.
Go back to batter up and let's do yesterday's hitter.
At the death.
That's so much more fun.
How do you go back?
Hit archive
Archive.
and then just do
What is
yesterday's.
yesterday? 25. Okay. Are they all current players?
Yeah. Who the hell is that?
The skinny guy. Fast guy. Smaller.
He's like a
He was
scrappy
definitely
guy.
looked to get on base. There were some is that what's his name? Is that Altuve? It's not Altuve.
No,
is
he seems too tall. Oh, put Pete Crow. Put Pete Crow. I haven't seen Pete swing that often, so it might be right.
Nope.
Well, he is American.
Okay, so American. Dansby Swanson, maybe?
It would have said NL Central. It would have said Cubs.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Try Trey. Tria Turner.
I don't think it's Trey, but we can try it. No.
Oh,
31, close in age.
So he's a second baseman or infield? I don't know what that is.
Or he's an infielder, probably. So shortstop, or not a shortstop, though.
This is going on right now at 2:03 Eastern. Freddie Freeman bases and home run. Shohei bases and home run. Really here because it's plus 100. I usually attack all of Shohei's mispriced props. And then the Dodgers team total over 12.5 total bases at minus 125. And now we're here guessing who this hitter is.
Bregman's a good guess. Should we try that one?
It's not Bregman. It's not Bregman. Is it? No. Try it. I was trying to see the elbow. Because Bregman's really here.
Not a third baseman and not a shortstop, so it has to be a second baseman
Soto.
or first base. I think it's
Soto's not. Soto's a lefty too.
Soto is a lefty. AL East is closer, so it's an AL. Is it Marte? No.
Starling right there? No.
No. I meant Cattell, but he's an outfielder, isn't he?
He's in the NL too.
Who is this? Carey? Is Carey a second baseman?
Carey plays the outfield, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
So what does the yellow mean?
It means we're close. So it means like in that vicinity. So it's not second base, and it's not third and shorts. It's got to be second or first. And then 31 is like close to the age. So he's probably like late 20s or mid 30s.
Second or first? Who the hell is this dude?
Let's do all right. So AL East. So what about AL Central? What are some AL Central teams?
No, it's AL. It's AL prop.
Yeah. What are
AL
some AL Central
Central?
teams?
The White Sox. You got the Guardians. You got the Twins. You got the Tigers.
Who plays second base for the Twins? And
that's not
Guardians?
Lou Bob.
Guardians.
Who plays second? Stephen Kwan? Or does Stephen Kwan play the right field?
He plays right field, I think.
Put what Chewy said.
So
I've never. Yeah.
Who the hell is that?
He plays for the Sox.
No.
Wow.
He's also Venezuelan, Chew. Come on.
Oh God, duh. I didn't even think about that. Duh.
Second baseman, though, we got that.
Second base. All right. Second base. It's in the AL.
Not AL Central. So AL East, AL Central. So AL. It's either AL West or who's in the AL West?
Jonathan India's. No, Jonathan India's in the Central, Chew. It's not in the Central. So second baseman in the AL West.
Mm-hmm. Who's in the AL West? The Rangers? Aren't the Rangers? Are they NL?
So it's the Mariners, Astros, Rangers, Angels, Athletics.
Who's the second baseman for all those teams?
Is that Marcus Semien? Try
Is it
Marcus
Mr.
Semien.
Mr. Seaman?
How many guesses we got?
2 more.
All right.
Is Marcus
Semien.
is Semien American?
Yeah.
No. AL West though was right. So it's an American. It's an AL West. 34 was closer in age too.
I
so
feel like it's not Altuve. Altuve moves a lot, right? Altuve's like put Brandon Lowe. What team's Brandon Lowe on?
Last guess. The Tigers, right? Isn't he on the
No,
Tigers?
he's on the Rays. It's not him.
Oh,
It's
no.
it's in it AL West. So it's Rangers, Mariners, or not Rangers, Mariners,
Mhm.
Astros, Angels, A's. Who's
Who's the Angels' second baseman?
Neto plays shortstop? Who plays second?
It's not. Is it that? Oh, I can see his face. Who plays second for the Angels? Chat.
Rengifo.
Oh, is it Rengifo?
Rengifo's definitely not.
Oh,
American.
he's not American.
That's making it easier. So it's definitely like the Mariners guy, or
It could be Altuve, dude. Isn't
also
Altuve
Altuve plays the outfield. Altuve plays the outfield. Who's playing second base? That's not Altuve. Altuve's like this.
That's true. Yeah, he's got the very active.
Never any money line plays, Jason. Never.
Yeah, Colby's a prop guy. Do you like any sides today?
Never care.
Ty France. It looks like isn't
No, Ty
kind of-
France plays for the Twins.
He's
Ty
also
France-
bigger than. He's also
Ty-
like jacked. This guy's not.
Ty
super
France plays
big.
for the Twins.
Who plays second base for the
Oh,
Mariners?
put Ryan Bliss. Put Ryan Bliss. Put Ryan Bliss. It's a
There you go.
Mariner. Ryan Bliss. That's our final answer.
This is the last one, chat. Hopefully we narrowed it down. Wait, what? Why is he not here?
Maybe 1S?
Mm-mm.
It's not
Dylan
Ryan
Moore?
Bliss. Who is it? Dylan Moore. I knew it was going to be a Mariner.
Dang.
All right, let's see the swing.
That's a yak too. Blackout. See ya.
Wow. All right.
Boom.
All
All right,
right.
we do
Bet
one more?
up. Yeah, do one more hitter. That's
Is that Freddie?
That's Vinny. That's Vinny Pasquantino. That's Vinny
Oh,
Pasquantino. Vinny.
Boom. See ya. Bing bong.
Some of them are easy. Some of them are impossible. All right.
Oh, we got all of them, even if it was,
Yeah, true. We didn't
Yeah.
lose any. But all right, this one's going on right this second. So if you want to bet it live, do so. This one's coming up a little later. Gunnar Henderson bases at +110, home run at 5-1. Freddie Freeman later today at Progressive, where there's a wind tunnel and there's a man throwing 51% fastballs, aka Gavin Williams. We're also on Shohei's bases and home run because of the price. I can live with losing. I can live with you guys thinking, well, you did it yesterday. Why would he do it today? Quiet down. And then we're back in the Dodgers offense altogether to have over 12.5 bases at -125. This has been the Memorial Day special edition of the Pickoff. I'm your host, Colby Marcio. If you're not following me on X/Twitter, whatever the cool kids call it, at Colby M. Bets, you get all my free plays. You get all my write-ups at Betting News. And guess what? You craving some summer snacks, seeds? 10% off. Use promo code VIBES. Bing bong bing. I will see you guys tomorrow evening. Tomorrow afternoon. It's not evening.
Yes, Jason. I like this. Just to get some basketball from the chat. CC. Or a PA if you want to go that route. But
Jay Dizzle, I'm not adding anything in the Marlins game. Will not. They will be right here at my Twitter. COLBYM Bets. Follow me on there every day. Free plays as always. Transparent as always. Write-ups every single day. Plays every single day. Everything is free. The show will be live tomorrow at 4:30. We will be live tomorrow at 4:30. right? We'll be live either way. We'll figure out the time, whatever it will be. We'll be live. We'll have more scribbles out later. Hopefully we cash in the afternoon and pay for those hot dogs that I want to eat for dinner. That's all we care about. This has SPJ.
We also will have the Betspresso today, guys,
Yes.
even though it's Memorial Day at 5:30 Eastern with me, Shags, and V talking about the weekend and also the 2 games in the playoffs in the NBA and the NHL tonight. And we'll probably remind you guys of Colby's plays on the Diamond. So come later today, 5:30 Eastern, right here on the channel. And we'll see you guys later.
Hey for the Franks.
Close it up. Indeed.
That's it. All right, guys. Follow me on Twitter. Follow Betting News. See you guys later on Betty Spressi. Happy Memorial Day.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? Riding in the deep. Down in the deep. Now I know y'all be loving this shit right here. Rolling. What you gonna do? Rolling. What you gonna do now? Down in the rolling. What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit. What you know about